Alright, let's take up where we last left off, and that was scripting our schema and moving it to the cloud. But we had some errors, and those errors were because we didn't move over a table that had a XML data type. That's not allowed in the cloud. It's not supported. And the underlying objects, the views or the stored procs or what have you, that were coded to that object were missing. All right, so now let's create a script here and move our schema and data at the same time to the cloud. All right, so let's go and create a database, and let's do it with our, in this name, it's novel, that's why I'm doing it. All right, so here we go. Well, let's call it the same. Let's see what we have here. We'll have our scripting thing still open. So AdventureWorks. Let's see. I thought, is there? We'll call it the exact same thing. So let's go to our create, and there's our. I call these web wizards. Put it in the web wizard. Hit OK. And there we have our database, like we do on premise. Don't you love the vernacular? So we've got here, we've got it in the cloud. Now let's script, and look, we have it open. So we don't have to recreate the wheel. We don't have to go. We can start over, and let's leave off that. And now let's just do our tables with data that we know will work. And we've left off again the I'm pretty sure it's production model. It has an XML data type. So we're going to move forward. We are going to, we want to save it to a new query window, and we want to hit advanced. We want to pull this down again. We want to look at, oh, it already is for Azure. Looks like it did it, and it looks like, how about oh yeah, it said it's true. Good, we're already there. Right, it did save. It's strange. Sometimes it saves these settings as you move back and forth, and sometimes it doesn't. So it's a good idea just to always check. And a little preview of what we just did. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Let's move back one more time. Again, let's kill this script. I did schema, and I wanted to do data with schema. So let's go back to our wizard here. And let's go to advanced, and did it save? Let's see if it saved it. It's going to make a fool out of me. Save it every time now. Yeah, here we go. All right, so I saved it. And now, so we have the very last selection here, a type of data to script. It says schema only. Little drop down there. How about schema and data? All right, so now we move forward. Good. And as you can see, we don't want to. Let's just leave this open. Remember, finish, cancel, closes it. We can see now we're doing some inserts with our creation. All right, of our schema. So now let's move this. Let's right click on it. Let's change our connection to our Azure, our cloud database. Choose our drop down, and let's go to All right. Things we learn as we go through this. So let's try this again. Hey, this is all part of the learning process, right? So we kept this open for a reason, right? I did that on purpose. It was a learning tool. Yeah. So one more previous, and how about some schemas? Yeah, we're going to need some schemas, right? Well, because there are schemas in the tables that we're moving over. So let's try this one more time. And here we go. There. Looks good, looks good. Now, let's change our connection one more time. And nope. Yes. Connect. Change our, remember, there are no use statements, so we can't use, you can't go up here and just, put a go statement and then a use. Sorry. Ah, now see, that's a little better, isn't it? We're running along. We can see down here. I love this bar. I know, I'm sure that I've said it in 10 other videos, but I think this was cute. This was an edition in 2005, I believe. Maybe it was 8. I don't know. The highlighting of this and the information down here. The highlighting just is great. It tells you where we are. The user that's connected, the database we're on, the time, the execution time. Love it. Simple things in life, isn't it? Alright, so we're taking a little time here. Alright, so let's come up here and we can, while it's doing that, let's open. Let's right click on him. Come on, right click. Or maybe he's frozen. Alright, so what we can do is click here. And okay, there we go. We get a new query. Let's open up to see what we've got. So can I expand for us? Sure it will. Let's do a select to see if at least we know we got at least our schema came over right. Let's see if the address table is populated correctly. And there we go. And are we done yet on our completed with errors? What errors? I don't see errors. Maybe there was one. Just don't those little errors bother you. Alright, well. Oh, here we go. Alright, yeah, same as before. Which is strange because we didn't. Alright. Either way. Damn underlying objects. Can't they just go away? So we've. So there you must it's going to have to be pretty clean, right? When we take our application, if we're not building from the ground up, which wouldn't be nice, right? You could just go tell your developers, listen, this is what it's going to look like. These are how the tables are going to be designed. Everyone's going to have a primary key, and I'll be designing every facet of it to move to the cloud. And I doubt that is how it's going to be. So you're going to have a lot of these little one-offs that are actually probably 2 and 3 and 4 offs. Part of the game. All right. Part of the game. And with a few little exceptions, we have moved our data from our tables to our cloud from our on-premise database. That is how we do it via a script and a schema and data all at the same time. And I think that will wrap for this video.